Antonio Brown was busted allegedly for using a fake vaccination.
Ooh, Tony!
So live-in chef, I assume that would have to be down in Tampa Bay where he is living because this would involve the vaccination protocols. That would be the house that we lived in.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
So that's our house. There is actually a quarters for somebody to live on the property if they were to work at the house.
Not a very big kitchen, though, so no wonder he fired him.
Yeah, well, the kitchen is difficult to maneuver. We've been in there plenty of nights.
Yes.
Smoking plenty of legal vitamins down there, but it is being reported that his live-in chef has come out and said that Bucs wide receiver Antonio Brown is using a fake COVID-19 vaccination to get around the NFL protocols. This is via Dove Kleiman, who didn't we find out?
Yeah, like Billy Sparks.
Richie Sparks.
Anyways, Dove Kleiman is reporting this, and many others as well.
Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had to release a statement basically saying, we monitored, we checked, and it did not appear to have any inefficiency as anything or whatever. They just said that they did look, and it didn't look like it was any different. Whenever we all saw the vaccination card or got vaccinated and received the card, it was hard not to just go immediately, as somebody that used the fake ID for 4 years, okay, immediately upon seeing that vaccination card, I was like, this is pretty duplicable. This seems to be very, very duplicable. What separates this from anything else? And the pharmacist who gave me the shot was the one that filled out the Johansson or Janssen or whatever. So it's not like the handwriting is the same.
Correct.
The sign is just whatever pharmacist is doing this. The numbers appear to be there. So your immediate thought is, this is going to get faked.
Yeah, easily.
And then whenever it started becoming a mandated places, not just in the NFL, I'm talking about there's a lot of mandates. You just had to, if you had a brain, had to think that it was fake. I just assumed that there was something that people that were smarter than us, like how they say on money, there's things that are in there that you can't duplicate and create it. And then there's photos where they put little things in the back that if you were to pull it or screenshot it or post it, it'll come to the light. But I just assumed there was something that made it different than everybody else that was thinking the same exact thing. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers came out and said, if it was a fake, we didn't notice anything different. How will they be able to figure that out? Some people are saying it's a federal law that he went against. How will they ever know?
I don't know. And we were talking about it before the show. Like, is this something they want to start dipping their toes into? Like, I feel like, hey, guess what? Antonio Brown, probably not the only guy who has this situation going on. So
maybe, by the way, maybe.
Maybe.
We don't know what the spike could potentially be from former live-in chef.
Right, for sure.
We have no idea, and we will assume that AB says this is not true. The Buccaneers said they could not view anything as being not true. But I think in society as a whole, we could assume
probably a decent amount of people doing this.
Well, this is all alleged. And luckily for Antonio Brown, a scenario like this has never happened before where he hasn't paid someone and then they've come out and said something that was supposed to be secret. So this is the first time it's ever happened to him, so we should believe it.
As a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, like live-in chef, potentially would like to bring up other stuff. But Antonio Brown did go through some stuff, obviously, off the field. A lot of things happened. Justice, I believe, was served, and he hopefully is out of that.
Yes.
I don't think this decision by him will be regarded as harshly, I think, in the public narrative. But if the NFL and the government, who was already didn't the government, they were already wanted to see the emails, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
The government wanted to see the other 650,000 emails.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever the email thing was going on with Bruce Allen, remember Congress or Senator, so there's three parts of government.
Of course.
No, but one of them showed up, right?
Yeah, a couple did at the owners' meetings.
Like we expect to be able to see blah, blah, blah. This seems like this is potentially another thing, right? That some government official would like to potentially get behind or involved because this is probably happening a much larger thing. And the NFL probably knows that. So I wonder how they'll settle that and handle that, I wonder. That's a big one. This is a big one.
Have they said what kind of, if it is true, what kind of punishment that carries in the league?
You go to jail.
That's what.
Suspension. You go to jail.
It's possible.
Do not pass go directly to jail.
That's right.
No, that's what people said, though. It is like a federal thing.
Forging medical documents, I think, is what the title of or whatever law.
And they'll be able to soup that up. They'll add 45 other charges on there too.
I mean,
who wrote it, how'd they write it, how'd you deliver it, how'd you present it? There'll be so many different.
And when this was going on with Aaron, a lot of people were saying, could you imagine how many people you could have killed to Aaron? So if people have fake vaccination cards, possibly, then I'm sure they'll probably put that same spin on
Aaron
that.
lied. No, I'm not getting it.
People died, damn
There's
it.
a lot of that in my tweets, man.
Immunize, huh?
My mentions for that were insane. And then even when Antonio Brown, this just happened, there was a lot of people tweeting, let's have AB on.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, the home of the Lion Vaxxers.
Well.
All right, well. By the way, if Antonio Brown would like to...
Come on.
Could also tell him, the ins and outs of that house if he wanted any.
There's a couple things you can do. You can actually trick that air conditioning schedule.
Yep.
If you'd like to really get into it to keep that place below 95 degrees.
It'd be
I
nice
wonder
if-
if we're still paying for the internet, by the way.
I'd assume. I mean,
It's good internet.
at one point, we
Enjoy
were
it.
paying for AB in that house for 2 months.
The only thing he's paying for is cleaning that pool because they sure as hell didn't do it.
Oh,
when we
no,
were there.
I saw
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
That thing is spotless.
Yeah.
Now.
Crystal. Whatever the case. Live-in chef. We saw where he lived, too. That was Zito. That was yours.
Zito's quarters. Yeah.
Zito had his own house down there.
That poor chef.
What does that mean?
Is that why the chef's mad, you're saying, Tony?
What is that? What is your deal?
I mean, did they come in with hazmat suits and clean out the quarters before the chef?
This is unbelievable.
My God.
Zito, you do not deserve this.
I don't even know what to say.
He's speechless. Zito is speechless from your
How dare you, Tony?
incredibly toxic
I'm
and
upset with Zeke.